Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again. I think it's about 12:06 on Tuesday, so this is early on Tuesday morning. I'm here again for the same reason that I'm always here. It's because I have information that is useful, and I'm sharing it with you. You know, there is something that happens, it appears throughout time. I've heard that it appeared in heaven and broke it. I heard it appeared on earth and broke it. I hear that it came to America. And when it came to America, it took the natives' land, the Indians, people who were native to the land. They were kind to people, trusted people, and ended up getting sucker punched. And they lost their land and basically annihilated. Well, that was just one way. They this power that I'm speaking of, it grabbed blacks and somehow worked that thing. Next thing you know, blacks were slaves. Man, it was something else. And now they made an effort to go back to at least the 1900s. And it's all based upon faith in money. Money is the key to their white supremacy. You would think that there would never be a law that would work for some, that wouldn't work for others, unless it was gender appropriate, something to this effect. Oftentimes, I think and I ask myself, why is it that criminal Trump is walking around free? He's white, rich. I guess he's rich. Everybody thinks he is. He represents rich. And he also represents white supremacy because out of all the things that he's done publicly, he is above the law and been loved by people who just love him for breaking the law. They love him for being evil. Wow. I think sometimes that every crook in jail should be set free as long as Trump is free. But ladies and gentlemen, this is one thing I want to end up with saying to you. We're being played. Trump. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're being played. We are being played. Do you know how we are being played? Most of the media are doing right now with Trump the same as they were doing during his candidacy. They responded to Trump the same during his presidency. And now during his exile, all we're talking about on social media, all of the different broadcasts and different programs and on regular news, everybody's talking about what Trump is doing, what the lies he's keep constantly passing out. He's just lying. All he wants to do is keep his name out there. Lie, 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 lie. And they just keep his name, keep his name, keep his name. You're feeding free publicity, free publicity. He doesn't care that you're trying to put him down. He doesn't care about that at all. He still is evil. And people love him for being evil. And what you're trying to do to attack him is wasting our time. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should stop that. We should stop it right now. What you should do, my friends, give it no more publicity. Every day you should sing a different song. You should sing every day, all day. You should sing every night, all night, and celebrate a different. Celebrate peace. Celebrate peace amongst the people of the United States of America. Celebrate freedom. Oh, the greatest thing you can really give a person and get out of the way of is freedom, prosperity. Talk about that. Talk about peace and prosperity and freedom. Talk about joy. Speak about it. Speak about dreams coming true. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, listen. What I'm telling you is this. This nation is really contaminated. There are a lot of good people in America, but most of the people in America is evil. I'm going to say that again. Most of the people in America are evil. Now, most of them don't know it. Most of them think they're really good, and they really are to a certain extent. And to that extent, they become evil. And to be over there talking about anything for Donald Trump is letting you know that they are evil. And so what I'm trying to say, giving them this stuff what the Democrats are talking about kind of sound good to some of the Democrats, but that doesn't sound worth a stink to the people who are against this system. In this system, if you want to deal with Trump, you got to be bigger than Trump. You got to be better than Trump. You got to be good. Trump is evil. You got to be good. And I'm not talking about half-stepping. You got to get down with it. Yes, people do want peace. They do want it. They don't want tired of fussing and fighting, walking down the street, shooting each other, killing each other for what? Because we're angry, mad, we want to do something. We need somebody to bring us out of this darkness that I saw them crying out for it. And then police ain't gonna do it. No, my friend, we got to do the right thing. Let there be joy in life. Let there be dreams fulfilled. Now, you ask yourself, how are you going to accomplish that, ladies and gentlemen? By knowing the truth. By knowing the truth. And what is the truth in regards to this thing? Well, let me just put it to you like this, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'll just tell it to you just like it is. Every individual in America benefits from the resources of this nation. They benefit in the form of food and clothing and shelter and education and health care. This is just to name a few. It has nothing to do with transportation, but it is included as well. When you start talking about going to Mars and all these other places that you can dream of, all of this stuff is possible. So we're not trying to knock any of that. We're just saying yes to it all. But in order to be able to achieve that, we've got to be on the right path. We've got to be following the right kinds of principles that will lead us there. And we're not there. And this is why we're speaking, and I'm speaking to you here today. Because we got to do the right thing. And how do we achieve the things that I was talking about? Everybody engage in the process. You. Everybody that eats. Everybody that's got somewhere to sleep. Everybody that got somewhere to live. Everybody that wants and gets educated. Everybody whose dreams are coming true. In order for these things to happen, that gift that you got, that gives you your greatest joy, is the gift from your creation. That is what you're to contribute in this process, in this principal thing of life that we're doing. That's your role to play. These are the ways we have peace and prosperity and freedom, ladies and gentlemen, by engaging one another in. We are all a part of this. We are all a part of this. And being part of it, we access it when we need it, when we want it, or when we desire it. Why? Because that's the way it is. That gives us our peace. That makes us feel good. That makes you feel good. That makes everybody feel good. We walk the streets laughing and talking. Why? Because we're satisfied. We're fighting with no one. We don't have to lie. We don't have to cheat. We don't have to steal. And this is how you beat Donald Trump. You let the people know that we're going to make a change in America. That their lives are going to truly be different. that they can start laughing. You don't have to worry about voting because it doesn't matter who you got in office. The people will be blessed. And anybody that goes against that will not be walking around in office arguing. No, my friends, this day is over. Our aim and objective is to look out for one another. And anybody that's in Congress is doing that, and not only are they doing it, they're following a pattern. See, they don't know anything about this. And I'm not gonna pretend like they do. They don't know anything about how to have peace. They don't know anything about it, making sure everybody, the dreams that I tell you about, that I share with you, they don't know anything about it. And if you really gave it some thought, you come up with a lot of stuff, but you really don't either. But once you come together and start talking about it, it will become clear. Look, I'm going to let you go now. I want to thank you so very much for giving me your time. I'm going to play this back before I post it because it might not be smart. Let's see.